This summer, we wanted to challenge ourselves. We didn't want to do a typical European vacation. Instead, we opted to hike around Tour du Mont Blanc. The route circumnavigates the mountain range and has been hiked for hundreds of years on pilgrimage and trade routes. The route is 100 miles in total length, 33,000 feet in ascent, and crosses 3 borders. It's one hell of a hike. So let's get into it.
Mont Blanc 2025.
All right, friends, we're going down here and then up over there. Right, Mia?
With 2 feet back in France, we decided we wanted to take a variation from the traditional TMB route, so we opted for Aiguillette de Possets. Apologies if I can't pronounce that properly. In English, this roughly translates to Little Needle, which basically references the sharp, rocky ridgeline that we'll be walking across. It's extremely exposed and narrow in several sections, but offers some of the most stunning views of Mont Blanc and the entire Massif that you get on the entire trail. And what better a way to celebrate this kind of summit and accomplishment than with a little bit of Swiss chocolate.
Not even necessarily walking. I'll take a clip from it. Very nice. The Pringle Man.
Waking up in Argentière, today we will be walking up the infamous ladder section of the TMB. All the photographs that you see of this trail are mostly of this ladder section, and you'll see why.
Oh, share.
I've been told that there were ladders on this trip, but lo and behold, the next path is about 4,500 feet total in elevation. And I'm being told that only 500 to 700 feet of that is actually ladders. So that's slightly less than a quarter of ladders.
Good math, Matthew.
Walk like 350 feet at least.
So why is this called the ladders? There's barely any ladders. Use food on hike.
Okay. Please. Get into the supermarket. Do you see bread? Ah, chocolates. How about this Milka? That's mostly lunch. Now all we need is bread. Huh.
Got the goods? Yes, ma'am.
What's up, guys? Sorry. Let's try again. What am I saying? Hey, guys, we're starting Trail des Champs.
Trail des Champs up the ladders.
Going up the ladders.
Lac Blanc.
Okay, so I currently starting day 9, and I am much farther behind everybody for 2 reasons. One, Mia and Matthew are billy goats and decided that they wanted to sprint. I had a low blood sugar maybe 5 minutes after that, so I had to sit and wait for about 10 minutes while I force fed myself sugar in a bar. So now I'm all alone. It looks like the sun's burning it off, but it's gonna be a great day.
And I saw the people down there, I'm like, I'm a courteous hiker. No worries. If you got a leak, private. Nobody ain't want to see that shit.
With the group trailing not too far behind, Matthew and I decided to wait it out. We wanted to do this part of the trail as a group since it was such a big deal.
Bonjour.
this is, let's see, day last. Somewhere between day 7 and day 17, but I know it's day last for me. Technically, you could do one additional day straight downhill. As much as I love rolling downhill, as much as the next guy, I'm going to pass on that one. I'll be in Chamonix, doing my second favorite thing, shopping.
I'll
But
join
now we're
you.
about halfway up to the legendary ladder section. And I almost wimped out this morning, but then I wimped in. So,
And now we're here.
I think I'm going to make it. So I'll see you at the top.
That's kind of gnarly.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man. Look at all that. Getting a little funky. Crossing some rocks on a cliffside in the clouds.
Look around.
Hi, Mia. Ladders. Don't be scared, it's gonna be fun.
So I have a pesky fear of heights. For me, the exposure to sheer cliff edges is
No, that's
extremely nerve-wracking. And of course, it was just my luck that today I was stuck
Video?
behind someone who was having a panic attack. So for the
wish I'd
majority
cross
of this really tedious exposed climb, I was at the mercy of the person in front of me. Like I said, this is just my luck.
That's me internally right now. I'm more in the boat of get it over with.
Go, go, go. No, not really. You're fine. You're good. I'll probably do the same.
Outside of the ladders themselves, there was this constant feeling of it might rain. And because of that, we were even more nervous. We weren't supposed to be on the ladders in any sort of precipitation.
Yay.
Even the sections where the ladders would take a break, there was these long, arduous climbs up steep steps. I just can't understand why this was better than doing switchbacks.
I feel like the kid running up the stairs on his hands and feet.
Yeah.
Okay, more ladders. Here we go. Yeah, it's super fun. Hello, hello, Mia. Where'd we hike?
Valley up to this
Via ladder. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. To the sea, boys. We're getting some buried treasure. Over yonder. Land ho. Land ho.
With
What?
the overwhelming experience of the ladder section being over, our typical midday refuge spot would be at Lac Blanc. Strangely sporting a pirate ship flag, this place sits right above a glacier lake. Although still extremely foggy today, we were able to overlook it while we had hot cocoa.
It's pretty sick, man. It's a fun hike.
Whoa, Nelly. A little better.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice.
Come on. 2, 3. Nice.
The rest of our day would be spent strolling downhill. This section of trail is noticeably more crowded than the rest of the TMB. Since we're nearing Chamonix, lots of day hikers and smaller excursions are out to just see the ladder section or visit Lac Blanc. This meant for us a lot more infrastructure to work with. Even the option to opt out a little bit earlier than we typically would.
Yeah.
Bonjour. Do not like downhill, man. My knees.
I'm sorry.
So much pain.
We all decided to take the left.
Okay.
We'll buy you a ticket.
Alright, thank you. We're done for the day?
We're done.
Probably just done. Well, I'm done. I'm not doing it tomorrow.
Matthew was expressing a false sense of relief. We were going to be hiking tomorrow. I can't even blame him. I was pretty satisfied with my trek at this point, too.
Dippable butter.
It's been a staple.
What a privilege.
What a privilege.
If we're doing this, we're gonna do it right. We're gonna do it right.
Aha. Fromage.
It's a picnic.
And
They didn't say no picnic here.
yeah, we're gonna do it right.
Ah.
Cheese in there. There's cheese.
Had earlier, that was like one of the
There's
best
some
cheeses
of
I've
it
had.
left, and the beauty about going to those places is
I
just
do have.
Let's be friends. Everyone, hang out.
Okay.
I'd like to be in the middle. Oh, it's warm seats.
Going down this gondola, I actually thought this was the last time I'd see this mountain.
it's the last day. It's the day you gotta finish. You go through the gate. I hiked 95 miles just to not finish the last couple. I don't give a fuck. I'm hiking. Yeah.
Alas, I'm a completionist.
That's where it came from.
And my brother is equally competitive, so we both decided to go up the mountain one more time.
The last day.
It's the last day. What you got there, man? Nice
Cafe
cup
Americano.
of coffee. It's the last. An emergency baguette.
And we're basically just going down.
Well, we got a little bit of up, Mia. Don't forget the up. Crazy vibes, crazy vibes. It is the last ascent of the Tour du Mont Blanc.
And of course, the last day of the TMB wasn't nearly as easy as I thought it was going to be. Not only was there a whole nother pass I had completely looked over, but the weather had also finally caught up to us. And after several days of perfectly sunny skies, we managed to summit just in time for a small rainstorm. Again, this is just my luck.
Pebbles. So, it's a teeny tiny little baby hail for our last summit. And that's pretty cool. More ladders.
Honestly, this trip wasn't about me though. This was about Sean and seeing
It's
him
up
get to
the ladder we go.
finish. That archway was only a couple miles
The very
away.
farthest orange guy, that's Steve. All the way down there. Probably Mia and Matthew are farther. Cool ridgeline we're on. You can see way the fuck down there. Cool, so came to a fork in the road where there was no signage or indication of nothing. Asked a few people. They said Leuch seemed more this way. On the left was Chamonix, so I took the right because they said Leuch. I don't know, I asked like 3 people. They said, that way maybe seems good. I'm like, alright, well, fuck it, let's do it. And now we're walking. Now we are walking. Cool. Let's hope I feel like as long as I get down the mountain and walk to Leuch, I count that shit. But I think I'm on the right trail anyways. Alright, I only have like 5% left on you, so we're gonna keep it steady, keep it conservative with the filming. Goodbye.
Mad chillin'.
Now we're good.
Like a motherfucking villain.
Okay.
Well, the obvious rose is that I got to hike with my father and my sister and friends. And I hate hiking, but that's what that means to me. Bud was meeting Carl. Carl's a real G. Carl's a real homie.
What'd you learn from him?
That you don't have to grow up. In the most complimenting way. I love that. Honestly, the thorn might be a Bud, but like, I think hiking kind of helped understand struggle. And I realized that maybe the struggles I go through are very different from everybody else's. And I think it's hard to recognize that, especially when I think, I'm in my focus. especially when I'm like, this is what led me to this point, and I'm like, this is how I should live, this is how others should live. But, you know, we all have our different struggles, and maybe it's not all the same.
Relieved after several miles of downhill and knee-aching pain, Matthew and I sat back and waited for Sean to come down the mountain.
Rose, seeing Sean finish the hike. When he finishes, we're like sitting right by the arch right now. That'll be cool because he's never done this before, and he went through a whole like arc. Bud is to be patient. I think that I wasn't a very patient hiker before, and now I think I'm a pretty patient hiker. Not everybody is going to be as fast or the same speed or be able to master it right off the bat. Oh! Steve! And there they are.
Look at that water falling. Very cool. But heading back again. Okay.
If you've made it this far in the series, first of all, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this inspires you to get back out there. If you've enjoyed any of my videos so far, it would mean a lot if you could comment, like, or subscribe. A little goes a long way and helps me make more of these wonderful documentary videos and more hiking content to share with you all. With that, thank you for your patience, and I'll see you in the next one.